Welcome to my channel Official History of Coins, another exciting treasure story. Today we're diving into a world where history meets hidden fortune, where small details turn into big surprises. This isn't just about collecting coins. It's about discovering something rare, something that connects us to America's fascinating past and the timeless sparkle of hidden value. Now let's talk about the remarkable USA 1981 5-cent coin with the D mint mark, one of the most talked about nickels from the early 1980s. Minted in Denver, this coin carries not only its metallic worth but also decades of American craftsmanship, pride, and mystery. And yes, it's one single coin we're focusing on, yet its story represents thousands of rare finds still hidden in circulation or tucked away in collections. The 1981 D. Jefferson Nickel was part of the long-running series honoring Thomas Jefferson, one of America's founding fathers and the third president of the United States. It features his noble portrait on the obverse side, designed by Felix Schlag, whose work first appeared in 1938. On the reverse, the beautiful Monticello building, Jefferson's own home, stands as a symbol of intelligence, independence, and enduring legacy. In 1981, millions of these coins were struck at the Denver Mint, but among them, a few stood out for their exceptional condition, brilliant luster, and minting anomalies. Those are the coins that today make collectors' hearts race and auctions sparkle with excitement. One of the main reasons the 1981 D nickel has become so valuable lies in its rarity when preserved perfectly. Coins with full steps on the Monticello, a detail at the bottom of the reverse, are exceptionally hard to find from that year. These full steps nickels have sharply struck lines that did wear off during minting, making them highly desirable among numismatists. Collectors are constantly searching for these pristine examples, especially those graded by top organizations like PCGS or NGC. In perfect mint state condition, this coin has been known to reach thousands of dollars in auctions, depending on its strike quality and surface brilliance. Imagine holding a small 5-cent coin that could potentially be worth $3,000 or even more in the right auction room. It's a symbol of how tiny details can turn ordinary change into extraordinary fortune. The 1981 D. Jefferson Nickel also stands as a reminder of America's economic journey. The early 1980s were a time of change, technological innovation, financial transformation, and national pride. Each coin from that era carries a spirit of resilience and growth, reflecting the hard-working generations that shaped modern America. Many collectors say that the beauty of this coin is not only in its metal, but in its story. It represents endurance, the kind of value that doesn't fade with time, but grows stronger the more you understand its roots. Finding such a coin in mint condition is like finding a time capsule from 1981. It connects us directly to the past. Its texture, its weight, and even its tiny imperfections speak of a time when craftsmanship mattered deeply. To achieve the maximum value for your 1981 D nickel, always handle it with care. Keep it sealed in a protective holder, away from moisture and friction. Avoid touching the surface directly, as fingerprints can diminish its brilliance and grading potential. If your coin has a full steps detail and no scratches, you may want to have it graded professionally. That small investment can dramatically increase its selling value, sometimes multiplying it several times over. You can sell such a coin at trusted coin shows, auctions, or specialized online platforms where collectors compete for rare pieces. Many buyers are willing to pay high amounts for perfectly struck examples, especially those with a rich shine and no wear. On the flip side, even circulated 1981 D nickels can carry symbolic value. For collectors, every version of this coin tells a story of a minting process, a design legacy, and an era that shaped America's identity. The more you study your coin, the more you'll appreciate its design, its texture, and its history. You'll see that it's not just a piece of metal, but a tiny piece of art forged in time. So, should you keep it? Absolutely. Treat it like the treasure it is. Store it safely. Preserve its beauty, and one day, it might reward you beyond imagination, both in value and in the pride of owning a true American collectible. Remember, in the world of coins, value isn't only measured in dollars. It's measured in history, passion, and the story you hold between your fingers. And your 1981 D 5-cent coin is one of those rare stories that shines brighter every year. So hold on to it, believe in its worth, and share its story with others. Because this coin isn't just money. It's a moment from history that can still make your future brighter. Next, the USA 1990 D5 cent coin, known as the Jefferson Nickel, holds a unique and powerful place in the hearts of collectors and historians alike. This coin carries a proud D mint mark on the Denver Mint, symbolizing precision, craftsmanship, and an era of American design excellence. Though created for everyday circulation, its hidden rarity and potential for future value make it one of the most fascinating nickels from the modern age. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and continued to showcase the dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. His image, designed by Felix Schlag, represents leadership, intelligence, and the founding ideals of the nation. On the reverse stands Monticello, Jefferson's historic home, a true American architectural masterpiece. The 1990 D nickel stands out not only because of its design, but because it was struck during a transitional time in American minting. The late 1980s and early 1990s marked a technological shift at the U.S. Mint, and some coins from this era show distinct differences in strike quality, die marks, and surface texture. These unique details can transform a simple coin into a collector's dream. Collectors often focus on coins that retain sharp details and deep luster. A 1990 D nickel with fully defined steps on the Monticello building, known as the full steps variety, is especially sought after. Only a handful of these flawless examples exist in perfect condition, making them highly valuable when discovered. The current market value for standard circulated versions of this coin may appear modest, but rare high-grade specimens tell a completely different story. In pristine mint state condition, a 1990 D Jefferson nickel can reach astonishing prices in professional auctions, often valued at several hundred to several $1,000s, depending on the grading and strike. There have been reports of exceptional 1990 D nickels selling for over $2,000 when certified by grading authorities, such as PGGS or NGC. These are coins with mirror-like surfaces, no scratches, and full step definition. Coins that represent the absolute best of the minting process. The beauty of this coin lies in its potential for future appreciation. As time passes, finding flawless examples becomes increasingly difficult, making them rarer and more desirable. Collectors of the future will cherish well-preserved coins from this era as minting methods evolve and earlier examples gain historical significance. The 1990 D Jefferson nickel also represents an age of stability and strength in the U.S. Mint's legacy. It was minted during a time when the economy was growing and coin production was consistent. Yet this very consistency makes perfect condition coins harder to locate today. Most reused, spent, and worn, so uncirculated pieces hold a special magic. Every coin tells a story, and this one tells a story of endurance. It reminds us how something so small can carry so much history, how a single nickel can connect generations through design, artistry, and pride. If you are lucky enough to own a 1990 D5 cent coin in brilliant condition, you're holding more than money. You are holding potential. That potential can transform over time into serious value as the coin becomes rarer with each passing year. The future market for this coin is promising. Experts believe that in coming decades, high-grade Jefferson nickels from the late 20th century will gain strong collector interest, especially those preserved perfectly and sealed against wear. To reach its maximum value, the coin should be stored properly, kept in a coin capsule or graded slab, away from air, fingerprints, and moisture. Every tiny mark or scratch can affect its beauty and price. So care and protection are key to securing its future worth. At present, a gem-quality 1990 D nickel can attract collectors willing to pay impressive sums, sometimes even beyond $3,000 in the right market. This shows that even modern coins can achieve incredible value when preserved with attention and passion. The 1990 D also carries emotional value. It's part of America's story, a piece of history that has survived decades unchanged. Its shine, its detail, and its artistry are reminders of how powerful small treasures can be. When you look at this coin, you see Jefferson's portrait reflecting through time, a symbol of liberty and wisdom. You see Monticello standing firm, representing endurance and perfection. Together, they make this coin an emblem of strength, dignity, and pride. Owning this coin isn't just about having collectible. It's about holding history in your palm. Each time you see it, you're reminded that true value grows with patience, care, and knowledge. In the future, as more collectors recognize its importance, the 1990 D nickel could become one of the standout treasures of its generation. Those who keep their sealed and graded will be the ones to witness that rise firsthand. So, if you have this coin, treasure it, keep it safe, study it, and appreciate the legacy it represents. It might be small in size, but its story is enormous. And remember, this is not just a 5-cent coin. It's a rare piece of American heritage that can turn into a shining fortune, with the potential to reach far beyond today's expectations. The 1990 D. Jefferson Nickel is a reminder that every coin has a destiny, and this one's future shines as bright as its silver-like glow. Next, the USA 1995 D5-cent coin is one of the most fascinating treasures from America's modern minting history. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin proudly bears a D mint mark, a small letter that represents one of the most significant mints in the nation's coinage legacy. While it was created for circulation, certain versions of this coin have achieved a reputation for rarity, beauty, and extraordinary value in the eyes of collectors. The 1995 D. Jefferson Nickel belongs to a long and respected series that began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The obverse of the coin features a dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson, America's third president and author of the Declaration of Independence. Designed by Felix Schlag, the image captures Jefferson's intelligence and visionary spirit. On the reverse side lies Monticello, Jefferson's own Virginia state, a symbol of American architecture and innovation. Every detail of this building, its columns, dome, and foundation, tells a story of leadership, freedom, and the pursuit of excellence. This makes the Jefferson nickel not just currency, but a miniature piece of national heritage. By 1995, the United States Mint had been perfecting its techniques for decades. The Denver Mint, known for precision and high-quality production, struck millions of these coins. Yet, among the ordinary ones, a small number came out with exceptional sharpness, perfect luster, and full-step details on the Monticello. Those few are what make the 1995 D nickel incredibly valuable today. Collectors around the world are constantly searching for these pristine examples. They want the flawless strikes, the coins that shine as if they were just minted yesterday. These coins, especially when certified by grading companies like NGC or PCGS, can sell for thousands of dollars. In auctions, a 1995 D. Jefferson nickel with full steps in mint state condition has been known to attract bids of more than $2,000. That's right. What was once worth just 5 cents has turned into a treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of times more. It proves that small things can hold massive value when preserved perfectly. Today, thousands of collectors across America and beyond want to buy this coin. It's one of those hidden gems that continues to gain interest because of its historical importance and the decreasing number of perfect condition pieces still in existence. The demand is real, and as time goes by, the number of available top-grade coins will only shrink, driving prices even higher. The current value depends on condition. Circulated coins may be worth modestly, but uncirculated or full-step examples can bring stunning amounts. For instance, high-end 1995 D nickels graded MS67 or above are often valued between $1,500 and $3,000, with record sales reaching beyond that for ultra-rare strikes. The 1995 D coin was minted during a period of strong national growth and change. America in the mid-1990s was a hub of technology, innovation, and culture. Every coin from that period symbolizes a moment of confidence and prosperity. The craftsmanship reflects a country moving forward while honoring its founding principles. Each 1995 D nickel represents not just a piece of metal but a story, a bridge between past and future. It captures the enduring respect for Jefferson's legacy and the artistic pride of American coin design. Collectors often say that the beauty of this coin lies in its details. The curve of Jefferson's profile, the clarity of the lettering, and the defined steps of Monticello together create harmony and perfection in design. Coins that preserve these features completely untouched are the ones that command extraordinary value. The future of this coin looks incredibly promising. As the years pass, collectors who safeguard their 1995 D nickels will likely see their value grow. Coins like this, from the late 20th century, are becoming more and more collectible because they represent the last of the traditional minting style before modern changes began to appear. When you hold a 1995 D. Jefferson nickel in your hand, you are holding a legacy, a piece of history that connects America's past ideals with its modern achievements. Its silver-gray glow and enduring shine make it a beautiful reminder of artistry and heritage. To maintain or even increase its value, proper care is essential. Keep it sealed, avoid touching its surface, and store it in a controlled environment. A coin that remains untouched and brilliant can reach its maximum potential in the collector's market. Many people around the world are now realizing that this coin is not just a piece of change. It's a small treasure. It is part of an expanding story where collectors value craftsmanship, history, and scarcity above all else. The demand for the 1995 D5 cent coin continues to rise as more collectors compete for perfect specimens. It has already earned a special place among modern U.S. coins that combine beauty, precision, and rarity. And what makes it even more inspiring is that anyone can still find one in a collection, a forgotten jar, or a box of old coins. That possibility fuels excitement and adventure among coin enthusiasts everywhere. So yes, its value is high and its future even brighter. The 1995 D5 cent coin is destined to become one of the standout nickels of its generation, admired for its craftsmanship and respected for its potential. Its story proves that true value isn't only about how much something costs. It's about what it represents. The 1995 D. Jefferson nickel represents pride, legacy, and the endless possibilities hidden in something small yet mighty. One day, the value of this coin could rise even higher as collectors continue to chase perfection and history. So hold on to it tightly, protect it well, and remember, you're not just keeping a coin, you're keeping a piece of American greatness that grows more valuable with every passing year. Second Coins, the USA 2000 D5 cent coin, is a stunning example of modern American coinage that carries both history and hidden worth. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin proudly bears the D Mint mark, symbolizing quality craftsmanship, precision, and a continuing legacy of the Jefferson Nickel series. While millions are produced, only a rare few exist today in flawless mint condition, making them highly desirable and potentially very valuable to serious collectors. The Jefferson nickel has been one of the most beloved coins in American history since its introduction in 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin's obverse features a dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse showcases his architectural masterpiece, Monticello. Together, they represent wisdom, leadership, and innovation, the spirit of the United States itself. By the year 2000, this design had already become an icon. The world was entering a new millennium, and the U.S. Mint continued to strike coins that celebrated continuity, heritage, and excellence. The 2000 D nickel marked the end of a century and the beginning of a new era in minting. Every detail on its surface, from the crisp lettering to the fine lines of Monticello, tells a story of transition and timelessness. The Denver Mint was known for producing coins with remarkable accuracy and luster, and the 2000 D. Jefferson nickel stands as a symbol of that dedication. Though billions were minted, very few have survived in gem condition without scratches, marks, or fading luster. Those few are the treasures that collectors crave and pay handsomely to obtain. In pristine, uncirculated condition, this coin can command a surprising value. Rare examples graded MS67 or higher by trusted grading companies, such as PGS or NGC, have been known to sell for thousands of dollars in auctions. Some flawless examples have even touched prices close to $2,000 or more, depending on the sharpness of the strike and clarity of the Monticello steps. The full steps designation, where the steps of Monticello are perfectly visible and unbroken, is what makes this coin especially valuable. These coins demonstrate a perfect strike, a result of exceptional minting precision that collectors around the world chase relentlessly. So, where can you buy such a treasure? Authentic 2000 D nickels in graded condition can often be found at specialized coin shops, reputable online auction sites, and professional numismatic shows. Trusted platforms like Heritage Auctions, Stacks Bowers, and eBay, with certified listings only, are great places to search for or invest in this rare beauty. If you already own one, then the real question is not where to buy, but where to sell. Rare coin dealers, auction houses, and collectors' networks are always in search of high-grade 2000D nickels. Selling through a certified grading service first can greatly increase your chances of earning the highest price possible. The current value of ordinary circulated 2000D nickels may seem modest, but uncirculated and full-step examples are in a completely different league. These are the coins that transform ordinary collections into sources of extraordinary fortune. The difference between a common piece and a rare gem can be worth thousands of dollars. Many collectors believe that the 2000 D. Jefferson nickel holds great future potential. As time passes, the supply of pristine examples will continue to shrink, driving demand and prices even higher. This coin represents a key bridge between the classic Jefferson design and the new modern commemorative issues that followed in 2004 and beyond. For investors and enthusiasts, keeping your 2000D nickel sealed is essential. Coins stored in protective cases or slabs maintain their shine, prevent oxidation, and protect against scratches. Every detail preserved adds to its desirability and ensures maximum return in the long run. You should absolutely keep this coin. It's not just a piece of change. It's a symbol of American craftsmanship, struck at the dawn of a new century. Coins like this will continue to gain recognition as collectors seek pieces that represent the turning points of history. Imagine holding a 5-cent coin that could one day be worth $3,000 or even $5,000 at a future auction. It's not fantasy. It's the power of preservation, patience, and rarity working together. The 2000D nickel has that potential because it embodies perfection, legacy, and scarcity all in one small but mighty form. Its smooth metallic surface, sharp detail, and brilliant reflection remind us that art exists even in the smallest corners of life. Each line and curve tells a story crafted by the hands of skilled engravers and preserved to the care of collectors. The 2000 D. Jefferson nickel also symbolizes a changing America. It was produced during a time of technological innovation, economic expansion, and national optimism. That spirit of hope and achievement is etched into every one of these coins, making them more than just collectibles. They're historical artifacts. Many people underestimate coins from this era, but the truth is that modern coins often hold tremendous future potential. As older nickels become rarer and more expensive, collectors turn to more recent issues like the 2000D to build complete sets, and that increases demand dramatically. If you have one in perfect condition, don't spend it. Don't trade it casually, and don't let it tarnish. Keep it sealed, documented, and ready for future appraisal. The better you protect it, the more its value will rise over time. When you look at your 2000D nickel, you're not just seeing a 5-cent piece. You're seeing a work of art that links Jefferson's vision to America's 21st century promise. It's a coin that tells a story, shines with pride, and holds the potential to surprise the world with its future value. So yes, this coin is worth keeping. It's valuable today, and it's destined to become even more valuable tomorrow. Treat it like a treasure, because in every sense, it truly is. The USA 2000D 5-cent coin is proof that sometimes the smallest pieces of metal carry the biggest stories and the brightest futures.